right, bitches, we're back again, like Eureka. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. My name is Logan Hardcore, and this is RuPaul's Drag Race, What's the Tea for Season 10. Disclaimer, I know 4 out of the 5 of the New York City girls, and I'm not going to be kind to them just because I know them. Monet, you're in for it because of that fucking sponge dress. Every week, I'm going to bring you my favorite moments of the week, my shade of the week, my favorite look on the runway, and my least favorite look on the runway, as well as my predictions for next week's episode, except for this week because I haven't seen the trailer. Let's dive in. Season 10. This is what girls have waited for. I personally wanted to be on Season 10. I auditioned. I did not get on. Didn't even get a phone call. And I have stopped auditioning. Big Brother, here I come. Let's talk about the entrances because this is your first impression and this is where you need to give me everything that I fucking need, and few of you did. Eureka O'Hara. I'm like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Well, it's nice to see you could stand up on your new fucking knee. Other than that, hated the outfit, makeup's too much, your personality is still for me. Asia O'Hara, I know of Asia. She is legendary. She has made costume pieces for me and costumes, I believe. And I just want to say, watch out for her. She is stunning. She is beautiful. She is talented. Her costume work is going to kill you. Although that entrance look was a little lackluster. But I know Asia is very smart and she probably didn't want to come into this guns blazing. Ms. Cracker. Girl, one of the funniest people I have ever met in my entire life. Get ready. And the fact that her name is Cracker and there are so many queens of color on this season has me screaming. The entrance look was beautiful, but it's time for dinner! Like, no one gets what time for dinner is. It's not funny, and you should have come in and said, like, I'm salty, I'm thin, I'm Ms. Cracker. Give us something other than the tagline you're trying to make famous. Yuha Hamasaki. Girl, I've known this queen for 10 years, never fucking thought she was funny at all, and now I am thinking she's comedy gold. God bless, but I'm so sick of the Asian girls giving us typical goddamn Asian looks as their entrance looks. Sorry about it, call me a racist. Blair St. Clair, one word, glee. Monet Exchange, janitor realness, stereotypical or typecast at all. The reveal, cute, she's here to sweep the competition. I stole my line from Bianca Del Rio because she said I could have it. I would walk in and say, is this a nose? Because all I see is a bunch of boogers. So, I love Monet. I think Monet has deserved this for a while, but I think the stars have aligned for her to have this moment, and I cannot wait to see what she does. Monet is about to bring it to you. Cameron Michaels, fuck me. Girl, I have followed Cameron on the IG for quite some time. And I don't really know a lot about her drag, per se. I know she can do a lot of looks. I know she was inspired to do all of this because she got her heart broken. I prefer a few of the other girls from Nashville. Brooklyn Heights would have been my pick to get on. So, sorry about it, but you're nice to look at. Mayhem Miller, I have waited for this moment for 10 seasons, and that is what you came in with, and your ego is just, I'm Mayhem, California drag is me, I'm California drag. Well, girl, currently you are a drag and making me not want to visit California. Calorie Kardashian. Someone has to go first. Monique. Girl, I'm Monique, the ooze la la sensation. Yes! Girl, I can't. It's a lot. Her makeup is stunning. The looks are going to be cute, but that personality is either going to be loved or hated, and I don't know where I lie just yet. Dusty Ray Bottom, punk rock queen, Gwen Stefani. I can't wait to see what she does. I'm very happy for her to get on the season. She's not what you would expect on Drag Race, and I think it's new and a breath of fresh air. The Vixen from Chicago. Girl, the look is a lot. I know it looks cool, but it fell apart. We'll talk about that in a little bit. I'm ready to fight. She talks about how much she wants to fight 12 times in this episode. So, girl, we know why you're there. I'm going to be the victim. I'm going to be the victim. I'm going to be the villain. LOL. Girl, bye. Vanessa Vanjie Mateo. And Aquaria. Good, all egotistical, full of myself. No one will tell you how great Aquaria is better than Aquaria will. My first favorite moment of the week is all of this race talk. Every queen of color was so mad when Cracker said her name. They were, it's funny. We are drag queens. We are pushing the norm. This is why Cracker is so fucking brilliant. Watch her videos. Get into Cracker because she is literally one of the smartest drag queens I have ever met in my entire life. I think the name is so perfect. You are creating such a comedic brand that it is shocking to me. And, you know, we're drag queens and these black girls, it's just, oh, her name's Cracker. Ooh, she's gonna have to get a nickname. Then we have Yuha, who doesn't know which black drag queen is which out of drag. You're gonna have to do better, Yuha. A little racist to you. Let's just talk about it. The Aquaria versus Cracker. Girl, this is so New York City, and now it's gonna be on a national level. I hope they can find a way to get over this. They do paint extremely alike. The looks were very similar on the runway, although I thought Cracker looked gray in this area. I just hope this isn't a season of them being compared because they're both so extremely talented in their own ways. The mini challenge. Now this is a dream for me if I was an alumni. You just get to sit there and throw shade at people while they walk by you. Come on! Let's talk about some of the main things that stood out for me. Eureka O'Hara, you are back in the competition. You have to have a fire in your eyes. You've done this. You got an advantage, bitch. That was lackluster. You just walked your fat ass down, and I was not so into it. You're not doing it for me this season, bitch. Second thing I noticed, none of you can actually vogue. Doing this, walking on your, like, trying to duck walk is not voguing. I don't vogue for a reason because I can't, and neither should most of you. Mayhem in a gown doing a cartwheel had me gagging. I was like, this bitch is going down. Nope, she did it flawlessly, and Mayhem is a force to be reckoned with. It would not surprise me if she makes it all the way to the top. The Vixen, woo, girl, she took bath salts and was living, girl. She was twirling, whirling, splitting, dipping, and that fucking thing on her head didn't move, but the outfit fell apart. It's season 10, not into it. Arts and crafts queens, go home. Vanessa Mateo with that little baby high kick. Cameron is a video vixen. Ho, honey, she was, yes, 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 hair, yes, middle split, full face forward. Ow! Was living for it. Monet with the 3-time death dip. Bap, honey. Bap. Bap. I was like, yes, come through, Monet. Monet exchange, honey. And then Aquaria falling into Jinx Monsoon. I mean, you just can't make shit up to be better than that. On the main stage, you had to create an outfit from season 1, episode 1 out of 99-cent store couture. Girl, I'd be fucked. But Rue's look was stunning except for the hair. Delta is not my favorite hair artist, so this little didn't do it for me. But when it started and Rue went, I was living. So Rue looks phenomenal. Aquaria had a phenomenal concept, but it was not executed as well as I would have liked it to have been. I think it was definitely a safe look. I don't think it was in the top, which is why I'm glad she landed where she did. Asia O'Hara had a lot going on, but just look at how good she is at getting shit like a shopping basket to be balanced on her head. Asia O'Hara runs a costume company for herself, and she creates for other queens, and I think that this was such a strong suit for her that she didn't go crazy to make herself a big threat. Asia O'Hara is one to watch out for. She will be in the top, mark my words. Blair St. Clair looked phenomenal. I did not like her get to know the queens. I didn't like anything until this moment. She reminded me of Raja from the finale of her season. She looked beautiful in the face, the short hair. It was all so correct. I loved it. Yuha with the caution tape. That would have been what I did. It's an easy go-to. You can make it look great. But Yuha's a New York City costume. So were. She does not design a lot of these costumes, and it showed. And the Ankh thing was hysterical. I'm glad that Yuha was safe. I'm really glad to see how well she's doing. Before we get to the top and the bottom, I think that Monique was robbed of a place in the top. That House of Cards outfit was stunning. The hair made out of plastic, beautiful. The dress, the way that it curved, was made out of sun hats that was then covered in cards. This is what you were looking for, and you gave her safe, and I do not think that it was okay. Dusty and the Vixen should have been switched. The Vixen should have been in the bottom 3. Sorry about it. My top look of the week, Monique Hart. Monique Hart looked stunning. It was created head to toe from the items, and I think it was beautiful. Miss Cracker was a quick runner-up, and Mayhem was a runner-up to that. My bottom look of the week was Eureka O'Hara. It looked cheap, it looked 99-cent store, and I do not understand how she was safe. Monet Exchange, I am not even for a second gonna forget that that is the dress that you made. Sis. Calorie versus Vanessa for the lip sync. Girl. It was what I expected. Calorie's outfit was the worst of all the money we've ever seen on that show. But when she took it off, threw the money in the air, at that point she had won. I'm sorry to see Vanessa Vanjie Mateo go home. Although I did not really like her, I think she had a lot more to show, and I'm sure she'll be brought back at some point, maybe for an all-star season, who knows. So I did not see the following week's trailer, so I can't give you my predictions, but I am going to give you my predictions for the top 4 or 3 this year. I'm going to just say 4 because that's been the formula recently. Mayhem, Asia O'Hara, Eureka, Cameron Michaels. No New York City girls? Ugh. I don't know. I'm going to go with that. Subscribe, like, comment, share the video, and I'll see you next week for RuPaul's Drag Race. What's the tea?